Convinced her daughter was murdered, Mary Jane prayed every night for a sign, and she got one. Mary Jane claimed that for 4 nights in a row, Zona's ghost appeared in her bedroom. The spirit told her that Trout was an abusive monster. On the night she died, he flew into a rage over supper and broke her neck. To prove it, the ghost allegedly turned its head completely around. Armed with this supernatural testimony, Mary Jane went straight to the prosecutor. The justice system needs proof to convict a murderer. But what if the only witness is the victim's ghost? This is the true documented story of the Greenbrier Ghost, the only case in American history where a spirit's testimony helped send a killer to prison. In the 1890s, a young West Virginia woman named Zona Heaster fell for a new blacksmith in town, Trout Shoe. It was a whirlwind romance, and they married within weeks. But Zona's mother, Mary Jane, had a terrible feeling about Trout. She was right. Their new life was about to come to a violent end. Just 3 months later, on January 23, 1897, Zona was found dead at the bottom of the stairs. By the time the doctor arrived, her husband Trout had already carried her upstairs and dressed her for her own funeral. This was extremely strange. He insisted on putting her in a dress with a high, stiff collar. At the wake, he was bizarrely protective of her head and neck, and some noticed her head seemed loose and wobbly. The doctor, unable to perform a proper exam, listed the cause of death as an everlasting faint. The case was closed, but Zona's mother knew it was murder. The prosecutor, John Alfred Preston, was skeptical, but suspicious enough to investigate. He discovered Trout's first wife had divorced him for abuse, and his second had died mysteriously. Preston ordered Zona's body to be exhumed. The autopsy was shocking. Her neck was broken, and her windpipe was crushed. The ghost was right. At the trial, the defense lawyer made a fatal error. He cross-examined Mary Jane about the ghost, trying to make her look insane. But she remained calm, and because the defense brought it up, the ghost's testimony was now officially part of the trial. The jury deliberated for just an hour before finding Trout Shoe guilty. He was sentenced to life in prison. This remains the only known case in U.S. history where testimony from a ghost helped convict a murderer, a story now marked by a West Virginia state historical plaque. So, was it a mother's intuition? Or did a spirit return from the grave for justice? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this story fascinating, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.